JJ, you're so cute.
Hi guys, it's Levique and welcome back to my YouTube channel. And today, as you guys can see, I have a guest with me, someone special. Say hello. Okay, so as you guys can tell by the title of this video, I am gonna be doing the first time mama Q&A. So basically, I'm gonna be answering questions based off of my experiences as a first time mommy. Hopefully this video won't be too long. But yeah. So yeah, I haven't posted like in a month because first of all, I don't know what to post for my channel. And I'm occupied most of the day with LJ, so like I don't really get much time. But we do have a family channel, Levique Unfiltered, where we post content as a family. We started it like about a month ago. So if you are watching and you don't know about our family channel, please go and subscribe. The link will be in the description below. If you want to see more of baby Levique and his mommy and his daddy, please go and subscribe. Okay, so yeah, and if you guys haven't already, please do the most by subscribing to my channel and hit the bell so that you guys don't miss when I post a new video. Hopefully I actually want to try and be more consistent, even if it's short vlogs, and I also want to do more sit down videos. So yeah, hopefully I do get to be consistent enough. You gonna help mommy stay consistent? Okay. So the first question is, how did you feel when you found out you were pregnant? So I think in my first video I did already tell you guys the story or whatever. But I was scared. Scared because I didn't expect it to happen. Because I actually thought, like, for most of my life I thought I was infertile. So I thought that, yeah, it could never happen. So I was scared, but I was happy, you know, mixed emotions. Yeah. Was your pregnancy planned or a surprise? It was a surprise. Because in fact, like me and my boyfriend, we had the conversation, yes, but it wasn't a thing of we're gonna try for a baby, you know. He came as a surprise. The cutest little surprise ever. Schnickums. Yeah, so it was a surprise. What was your biggest fear of becoming a mom? My biggest fear was failing, like not knowing what my child needs, like when he cries, not knowing whether he's hungry or if he needs a nappy change or if he just wants attention. You know, it was my biggest fear, but I quickly got the hang of it. What has been the best part of motherhood so far? Everything, you know, everything. But I would like to say that the most important feeling, the best part for me is seeing him happy, you know, because I mean, like, if he's happy, you know, he's well fed, he's well taken care of, you know, he's loved. So that's the best part. Even though, yeah, trials and tribulations, for me it also counts as the best part, because as much as he's growing, he's also teaching me to grow. I'm learning new things, you know. So yeah. What has been the hardest part? I would like to say, okay, it's not sleepless nights, like when he came home, the first month or so, first 2 months after he came home, you know, like waking up in the middle of the night, you know, to give him his bottle and to change him. I would like to say that was the hardest part, but it wasn't actually. At that time it felt like it was the hardest part, but right now the hardest part is the teething stage, because I don't know, is Papa coming or is he going? You know, his gums is itching, gets irritated, and it hurts me to see him so uncomfortable, you know. So yeah. What's something about motherhood you don't enjoy? Everyone's opinions, everyone telling you do this, do that, actually telling you that this is what the baby needs. Like, you're not the baby's mother. Like, I know what my child needs, you know. So now you coming here giving me your 5 cents when I didn't ask for it. It's something that irritates me. And because I don't have a filter, I can tell you how it is now, especially if you're walking on me. Or, you know what, sometimes I just choose space to walk away, especially if it's in front of him. You know? Yeah. So yeah, everyone giving their 2 cents. Have you ever regretted becoming a mom, even for a moment? No. I didn't. At first, okay, there was moments when I felt like, what if LJ didn't come now? What if he came like in like 2-3 years? Maybe I would have been in a better position, because in fact, the plan for me was not to have a baby while I was still living at home. I wanted to have my own place, and then, you know, Papa can come. So like, I felt like there's times when I feel like, what if he didn't come now? What if he came in like 2-3 years? Maybe I would have my own place, you know. But no, he makes everything better, you know. When I'm sad, he makes me feel better. What are you doing? You know, so like, that's the only, like, I don't call it regret. I just think of it as, what if he didn't, you know? Yeah. But I don't regret it. I mean, like, being a mother is always been part of my life goals, you know. Like, it's something that I've always wanted, because I do want a big family, because I actually have like 4 siblings. But the thing is, having 4 siblings that is 8 years younger than me takes a toll on me, because I can't relate to what they are going through, what phase they are going through. Like right now, I can't like be like, yeah, me also, I'm also going through that, you know. So I always wanted someone, a sibling closer to my age, you know. So yeah, and yeah, basically, I don't know if I'm making sense, but yeah. Do you ever miss your old life? No. If anything, my life was boring, and then LJ came and he made everything better. He made everything more exciting. So no. Besides, okay, I can't exactly say that, because usually what would have happened before he came along, like during the day, I would sleep most of the day or watch TV if I'm not working, and my boyfriend would be at work. So it's not actually a life that I miss, because there was an excitement, just the same routine over and over. So no, I don't miss my old life. Yeah, even he knows. What is your baby's current routine? This one comes up with his own routine. But right about now, how things go is, he would wake up around 8 or 9 in the morning, refuse to go back to bed. Would bath him around that time before 12. He would eat, because he's on solids now. He would eat, and then we would fight for the rest of the day until nighttime, because he does not like sleeping during the day. If I get to actually get him to sleep like at least for an hour, it's a huge accomplishment for me, because he has FOMO, I don't know why. Yeah, and then at night, usually around 9-10, it's when he would sleep until the next morning. That's basically his current routine. What surprised you the most about newborn life? Nothing. Like, everything that came is everything that I expected to come. Mind you, I was not with him for the first month of his life, so I'm not sure what I would have had to experience then for the first month. But other than that, nothing surprised me. If you experience mom guilt, what triggers it? My baby loves attention, so he's at the stage where he doesn't like me putting him down. He just wants to be kept always, he wants the attention. So sometimes when I am busy and I just need him to like just chill there and he cries, when I get irritated, that's when I experience mom guilt, because then I think he's just a baby, he doesn't know anything, so he just wants attention. So yeah, like now. What's wrong with you, Nana? How has your mental health been postpartum? If anything, like, I still feel the same. Since before I gave birth till now, I still feel the same. I don't feel anything changed. And I feel like what helps it is, like I'm saying, I was not with him for the first month of his life. So, yeah, I didn't really get to experience it. So, I think that's it. But I feel the same, like, how has your relationship changed after the baby? I don't think that my relationship changed much, The only thing that changed is, no, we have to do this for LJ, we have to do that for LJ. That's the only thing that changed. But other than that, my relationship didn't change. Nah. Did it change? You won't know, but no, I don't think it changed. I think it's still the same. Do you feel supported 100% by your partner? Yes, I do. Sometimes I feel like I am not doing enough, and then he sometimes just reminds me that you are doing a good job, even though he doesn't know that I am feeling that way. So it's like, okay, I feel better because I didn't ask you, you just told me. So yeah, I feel supported 100%. Do you and your partner share responsibilities equally? So because we don't live together, we can't exactly share responsibilities 50-50. But when he's easier, he takes over and he lets me breathe. It's now if until Master decides he wants his mother, he takes over until he leaves. So yeah. Do you feel like yourself again after baby? I do. I just sometimes feel like, how am I gonna do this? Because I must think of LJ. How am I gonna do that? Because I have to do this for LJ. Things like that. But I feel like myself. Like, I don't think much has changed actually. The only thing that changed basically in my life is just a new person basically. I still feel the same. Everything that I've been doing, I still do. Just with him, How do you balance everything? My mother's here to help me. She works from home, so if I have to work or whatever, she's here to help me, So I manage. What advice would you give to new moms? That it's okay, that even if it feels like you are losing or you don't know if you're gonna make it, it's okay, it gets better. But even though, so like, just enjoy it. Even if you feel overwhelmed, just enjoy it because they're growing fast. I mean, Baba 7 months, he was just born yesterday, Yeah. What would you tell your pre-baby self? Life's exciting with this one. Like, life's exciting. Nah, you make everything. Yeah, he makes everything entertaining. He's my entertainer. Like, yeah, it's okay. Like, because I've always wanted to be a mommy. Like, it's okay. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know what exactly I would tell my pre-baby self, but all I can say is that it's fun. It's nice having to know that you have someone to depend on you, someone that's small. Yeah, my own little human. Is motherhood is magical, as people say? Yes, it is. It is, because I mean, like, knowing, just sitting down and thinking that you created a whole human. You carried a whole human, you gave birth to a whole human, knowing that your body is capable of doing such things, and seeing them also achieving it, like, you know, starting to eat solids, starting to grab things, all of these things. And it's amazing. Yeah. Do you think moms are underappreciated? I do think so. I think like people who don't have children, or even guys, feel like they can be like, no, you're just exaggerating, you know, like it's like they don't understand what your body goes through creating a human. And are you okay now? Creating a whole human and everything that comes with it, like everything that your body goes through. So yeah, I feel like we are underappreciated, you know. Would you recommend having kids young or later? I recommend having kids young, like in your 20s or so. So that what, like when you're in your 40s, you don't have to worry about changing nappies, getting up at 3 o'clock to feed them, all of these things, you know. Then you can enjoy life with your children by your side because they'll be old enough, you know. So yeah, I feel like young instead of later. One word to describe motherhood: transformative, because it changes everything. Your routines, you know, like your self-care routines, it will turn into, it's first Papa, let's first give Papa his self-care and then yours, you know. So transformative. It's just adding our little person to your daily routine or whatever the case is, you know. Last question is, would you do it all over again? I would. In fact, like I said, that I don't want a huge age gap between my children. I want it to be like 2-3 years, because like I'm saying, my siblings is 8 years younger than me, and I want him to experience having a sibling that he can like relate to, you know, close in age basically. Yeah, so I would do it all over again. The only thing that I hope and pray for, that when it does happen, is that I don't go through early labor again. So yeah. Nah. And that's a wrap. Yeah, someone's tired. Okay, so I actually hope that I answered the questions the way I was supposed to, or if I made at least a little bit sense. Yeah. So like I'm saying, hopefully I can try and be more consistent. But yeah, if I don't post here, you will definitely find a new video every week on the family channel, Levique Unfiltered. Like I said, the link will be in the description. Please subscribe if you haven't, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe before you leave, and please share also, né? Because this channel is on the road to 100 subscribers, as well as the family channel, né? So they must please subscribe. Okay, so yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Much love. Say bye. Thank you guys so much for watching.